Hi guys, welcome back to my book channel. If you're new here, my name's Hannah. Hello. Thanks for joining me on my book reviews. Book review of The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. This is the first rom-com romance slash comedy that I've read in literally like 5 years, I think. Basically, I got on the train of loving thrillers and not reading anything else, and then I was like, you know what, my brain just needs a break from reading all the thrillers and everything. My brain was just it's getting too intense and up in there. So anyway, The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. This took me about 5 days to read, just because I think towards maybe like midway through I just got a bit like, I don't know, I got a bit bored. Not bored to say, because I loved this book. I loved it. I gave it, what did I give it? Let me double check my books, but this is my username. It's hanreadsbooks_. And I also absolutely love making these reel things. Reels, you know, these things. They're just so satisfying. Yeah, so that's with that. Anyway, besides, back to the book. Why am I just rambling? It's also ridiculously humid right now. Whew. Or maybe I'm just warm because I've just literally drunk a cup of tea. Who knows? Anywho. Right. The Flatshare by Beth O'Leary. I gave it 4.5 stars out of 5. This is a story about Leon and Tiffy, and they share a flat, they share a bed, but they've never met. So it's the, you know, when are they gonna have the meet cute? How is that all gonna go down? Also there are some there's a stalker ex-boyfriend, there's jail, this was our entire ride and I loved it. It made me cry, it made me laugh out loud, it made me cry with laughter. It made me cry with sadness of flashbacks from my own experience. And if you've ever experienced an ex literally stalking you, you know the minefield that your brain goes through when that happens. Anywho, I loved them as characters. I loved Tiffy. I think she stood her own ground. And you know, we knew they were going to meet and they couldn't possibly live in a flat forever and never meet each other. I absolutely adored this book. It's one of my favourites that I've read in a really long time, and obviously I can't really compare it to any other rom-com slash romance because I've not read them in like years. So just like I put on my book review that trigger warnings, stalker ex-boyfriends, jail, gaslighting, emotional abuse. I wasn't expecting to find a rom-com so relatable. And obviously flashbacks of your ex stalking you, it's just not a pretty thing to relive. However, I kind of thought of this book being the new Bridget Jones because the characters are so well-rounded, and at first I didn't really see how what was his name? Leon and Tiffy could work together, because I think Leon seemed pretty lonely. Like, he had a girlfriend in the beginning and she was weird. She weirded me out. She didn't want them to ever meet, yet they shared a bed, and I was just like, alright. She was very Kay was a very needy girlfriend, and you can be needy to an extent, but really enjoyed this book. It was fun, it made me cry, and I don't think I've ever cried so much because of at the ending of a book. I finished the last page and then was like hysterically crying for about 20 minutes because I was so happy with how the book ended, and like maybe I'm just too emotional and I did stars, like I've said about 12 times. Would highly recommend, even if you are not into rom-coms themselves, maybe just give it a go. I think if you have a Kindle, you can read like a chapter of a book at a time, or like a few pages before you decide if you want to buy it. But yeah, I really liked this one, and again, because it's something different, I think all the characters are well rounded, and I enjoyed how it all tied together in the end, and it was a happy story, and we love a positive note, you know. Considering all the books I've read this year have been about thrillers, crime and mystery and people being murdered, a happy ending, truly, no wonder a happy ending made me cry, I don't know. Anywho, yeah, highly recommend reading. Let me know if you guys have read this book. If not, give it a go. Let me know what you think of it, and thank you for watching this video. Also follow my Bookstagram, and I shall see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching.